I want to be 30. 30 and flirty and thriving.
30 and flirty and thriving. 30 and flirty and thriving. 30 and flirty and thriving. Am I Jennifer Garner yet? I actually get recognized from 13 going on 30 probably more than anything else, which is incredible because it was 15 years ago. And I feel old. But I think because it meant so much to so many people, it's just such a beloved film that people are also excited to see, you know, a person that was a part of that zeitgeisty moment in the flesh.
30, flirty, and thriving. Why the 30s are the best years of your life.
People always quote back 30 and flirty and thriving. They're like, oh, hey, weren't you in that movie? I'm like, yeah. They go, 30 and flirty and thriving, right? I'm like, yeah. And I can't wait for that to be the theme of my 30th birthday.
Do whatever you want. It's not like she needs a play-by-play.
My best lines. I love when Jenna repeats what Tom said.
Do whatever you want, Matt.
It's not like I need a play-by-play. I love as well the very beginning when the photographer gets her name wrong.
Swing around this way just a little bit, Gina. Come on, right there, that's good.
It's Jenna.
He calls her Gina, and she's like,
It's Jenna. I don't want to be original, Maddie. I want to be cool.
I don't want to be original, Maddie. I want to be cool.
Razzles are for kids.
Exactly.
And he's like, exactly. You're 13.
Look at me.
This is not okay. This is fatal. And then she dives face forward onto the bed. Poor Jenna. Before filming, the producers just wanted to prepare me as much as possible. So they had me go up to Jennifer Garner's house, which at the time she was living in like the Hollywood Hills or something. And this was my first big project, and I had never met a celebrity before. But they wanted me to meet her and, you know, get a sense for her demeanor and her mannerisms. And it was the most exciting thing ever. I remember, and she was the same then as she is now. I think she has this persona of being very sweet and kind and welcoming. And she was that then, and she is that now. This was from that meeting at her house. And I always felt so awkward about this photo because I felt like I was just way too excited to be there, and I feel like you can see on my face. I do remember asking her advice about the industry, and she said, always have a life outside of acting. Because if you're not living a real life, how can you play one on TV? So I think that was a really good bit of advice. So working with this group of kids was amazing. Sean Marquette is incredible. I still see him around, and his brother's an actor as well.
Hi, Tom. Hey, Jenna.
I don't know if people know this, but that's Brie Larson, who's now Captain Marvel, and an Oscar winner, by the way. That's amazing. And she is a pretty little liar. That's Ashley Benson. Oh my God, the Thriller dance. The Thriller dance. I still feel trauma when I watch the movie because I was the least coordinated 13-year-old you've ever met. And so they actually hired a choreographer, a dance instructor, to work with me for like 2 weeks to get that tiny little clip. And I'm pretty sure whoever that choreographer was just like, oh my God, this girl's hopeless. Like, her body just doesn't move. And that was the first scene we shot on my first day on set on a big major motion picture. Oh my God, it was so hard. I still feel like a pang of anxiety. But I think I remember parts of it, so that's good. It stuck with me. I mean, you've got your basic, like, you know, and then of course but yeah. They taught me like 2 8 counts. That's all I can handle.
I'm going to a party in a limo!
I rewatch the movie now, and I really, really respect Jennifer's physical comedy. Because, you know, she had just come off of Alias, where everyone expects her to be like this tough biatch, you know? And that moment when she wakes up at the apartment and she does this, like, she like flops over, you know, over that chair after she finds her mail, and it's just such brilliant, committed physical comedy.
You're my best friend.
Oh my God. So I'm the biggest Ariana fan. My poor boyfriend is tormented by how much I love that song, Thank You Next. And when I love a song, I play it on repeat. And then I found out, you know, there were like whispers and murmurs that she was gonna do it. And I was like over the moon. And then it was so good. Of course it was, because Ariana can do no wrong.
I hate my life.
I think the movie teaches kids to appreciate their childhood, to remember where you came from. I think the lesson is Jenna tries to ditch her past and her, you know, her awkward phase because she becomes this big-time magazine editor, you know, but she's always going to be that sweet 13-year-old, and she rediscovers that through this magic thing that happens. But the lesson there is to just be yourself. So cliche, but be yourself. Don't shun where you came from.
Maddie!
I think Jenna and Matt are living in Jersey, and they probably have anywhere from 2 to 4 kids. Jenna's probably long ditched her magazine editor position at Poise, and I think Maddie sold like some amazing photo and they just, you know, live life off of that or something. I don't know. Maybe he's like a handyman or something really sweet. But they're definitely living like a sweet suburban life, and she's driving an SUV, and they have a lot of kids.